These are the new weapons in the war against India's biggest internal security threat. YOGITA SAHIR is part of an elite group of police officers specially trained to combat Naxal fighters.
When I
joined the force, I had to face a lot of opposition from the family. But later, my mom supported me.
YOGITA is the main breadwinner in her family. Having grown up in an area infested with Naxal violence, she became a police officer.
I'm scared. Even now, I keep on telling her to take care of herself, to protect herself. Every time I hear a police station has been blown up and police officers have died, I tell her to leave the job.
YOGITA tells me just patrolling in her uniform puts her life in danger. The Naxals target police especially. According to government figures, the police force in this state has lost nearly 2,000 officers in the past 10 years. The Naxals train intensively in guerrilla warfare and explosives in jungle hideouts. They say they're fighting for the rights of the majority of India's population. Taking up weapons, they argue, is the only way to get their message heard. Their movement started decades ago, and their support is growing in rural and tribal areas. While the government has been pouring most of its resources into high-profile conflicts like Kashmir, the Naxalites in recent years have graduated from poorly armed splinter groups to a well-organized army.
We did not realize what is happening right within our country, where the government responses and development were not reaching the poorest, the poor people, the remote areas, the scheduled castes, the tribal areas, and hence they rose in agitation.
Brigadier BASANT Kumar PONWAR spent most of his career fighting insurgencies on the border with Pakistan. He is now in charge of training police officers in jungle warfare. This kind of long-range shooting is one of the most important parts of the training. It's the first step in securing an area where the Naxals are believed to be hiding. Now, the commandos class the Naxal fighters as an invisible enemy, as they can blend in with the villagers and hide out in the jungle. Police officers are put through grueling exercises and target practice to make them ready to go into the jungles at a moment's notice.
Who will not get scared? There is fear. But when we have to face it, then what's the use of the fear?
With just 6 weeks of training, police officers like YOGITA will soon be in the front line. The Indian government is planning to roll out programs like these across the country. But while poverty and political dissolution drive new recruits to join up with the Naxal fighters daily, fighting fire with firepower is unlikely to be the answer. Divya Gopalan, Al Jazeera, Chhattisgarh, India.